Hello guys, this is Sebastian from, well, no channel at all, because it's my first video. You're probably the only one for a long time in this YouTube career. So I'm making this video because I wanted to open my Yamaha P-125. Hope you can see it there. Very similar to the P-115 popular Yamaha one. This one is maybe a small upgraded version that includes 2 speakers in the down area. If not, I think all the functionalities are more or less the same, and even maybe for opening once you open them. So maybe if you have a 115, this tutorial maybe can help you. So initially I had this problem with this key. You can hear once you press it, it seems that something, probably the weight system, is touching the plastic frame. That was my initial hypothesis, but once I opened it I found something a bit different. That's why I'm making this video, because I was trying to find some videos on how to open Yamaha 125. I didn't find anything, so I had to pioneer myself, and I almost broke some cables, so maybe this video can be useful for you if you are trying to open your Yamaha for whatever, whether if it's keyboard or some, I don't know, motherboard problem or speaker. Maybe this video can help you. So, well, to start, I'll just show you the piano. Okay, we're good to go. So, piano works fine. Even suspicious key, even on intensity, if I click slow. But the problem seems to be when the key goes back, it's touching something. So, well, to start, you will need to find some flat area. I choose my bed because once you open it, I think you never know if it can fail or something. It's better to have a smooth area where to fall. And you will only need a screwdriver, normal one, nothing very thin, because the holes are more or less normal holes. So you will find 60 screws along those 3 rows that we see there, or even 4 if we count, let's say I can point this area, this and that one. So along all those 4 areas and around the piano in the corners, you will find all those 60 screws. So once you remove them, just try to find a flat area, and I'm just gonna place my tablet in some place you might can see everything well. Just hold on. Okay guys, as my advice, even though this video is not so official, very rudimentary, I will advise you to put the piano facing your, well, let's say facing yourself, or putting yourself backward, so you find some place where you put your knees. So once you open it, this part will remain, or will be, let's say, supported in your knees, because you will find some cables around this area here that they don't have too much length, so you will have some small space to just put, once you put the upper side in your knees, always keeping it very close to the down area. You will have to remove all those cables, as we will see. I hope you can see it well. Okay, let's put it more or less there. So, oops, my bed is not too stable. Once you start pulling up, because piano is divided just in 2 sections, you just pull up from this area, well, from all the areas, once you feel that everything is out, and just start pulling it back, always keeping this down area very close to the other part. So you will see Oops. See, now the pressure actually just released the first cable, something that better shouldn't happen. Normally you would find all those 4 cables under a rubber. Now maybe you can't see it very well, but there's a rubber. Every cable is under this rubber, so it will give you even less space. But as far as you keep piano close, you will have space enough to remove each cable, and now you're good to go. Now you have speaker area with the motherboard and the keyboard area. So if you are opening the piano, you can see it's not that difficult, but you just need to be careful with those cables. So once you pull up, you always try to keep this area very close. You just remove them very fast and you're good to go. Now if you want to see the problem with my key, you can continue the video, and if not, thank you for watching. Okay, so now I have placed the upper part again in the base. There is no problem actually. It will always be supported by the plastic frame. Nothing will be damaged or pressure inside. The other part is there. So as I told you in the beginning of the video, there was the problem with this one. Oh yes, you see, once it goes back, the weight seems to be touching something. The initial hypothesis will be that it might be touching the frame, but if you are like me and you don't know how the piano is inside, you will discover that the weight, sorry, the quality is not very good. Every time you press something, the weight will go up, and then it has like a protection rubber up, so once it hits up it doesn't make noise, and once it goes down it will hit this rubber here, so double protection. So going to the suspicious key, let's find out which one was it. Okay, this one. Okay, let me find a better place for my tablet. 1 second. Oops. Sorry guys. Okay. So it was this one. Yes. So there, I don't know if you can see where. Okay, sorry, the camera. So there, as you can see, the piano is divided every probably 4 sticks, or those 4 weights. I think it's 4 or 5, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Every 7, well, let's say 7, I don't know how you'll say that in English, but as you say in Spanish, it's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. Maybe more. Okay, but here, every 7 keys, you have this kind of division of like a plastic thing. And my key seems to be touching. Oops, sorry. Seems to be touching. Well, I can't show you now, but I will just tell you that, as I found before, the key, every time it goes down, it seems that it's very close to this plastic division. So I checked that before, and every weight has a small movement on right and left, but my damaged key seems to go too much on the left, so on that division is touching the plastic division. And I will do something rudimentary one more time. I bought this, well, I didn't buy it, but I just like took it from my bed. I cut it a little bit, I'm sorry for my student residents, and I will just put it, put some glue and I already tested a little bit in that area, and once I do it there will be no more problem, as we'll see in a second. Okay guys, I think you can see a bit better now. Just changed my camera and I put some more light, rudimentary light with another phone. So as I explained before, actually it's not the case, not every 7, let's say, nodes. In this case you have every 5. You will see this kind of division of plastic. Then on this one you will have 7, then 5. Oh yeah, that's the case. Every 5 and 7 you have division. So I just repaired it. This is what I did. I just put it a little bit of my bed tissue. Just, I don't know how to say in English. I even sticked some of it in my finger, but I just use some normal super glue. Yeah, you might damage your hand as well. And that's what I did. I just put a little bit in that section. Let me put a little bit more light. Yeah, just put it there. So now once the key goes back, now it's okay. It will just fall in the tissue and then it will not make contact with the, so now everything, of course that's not the best way, because as I explained before, let me show you a little bit better before I finish the video. Every key has some kind of right and left movement. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, goes up and right, but the damage key actually goes more than it should. Now let me find it again. Okay, here it's going too much. So actually the best thing to do will be to put some kind of material there to isolate the movement, or let's say to block the movement, but that will be probably a bit more difficult. So I just put that tissue. Maybe in the future I'll do it more professionally. So that was pretty much all the video. Now just put it back together. You put all the cables, you connect them here as I explained before. The 4 cables, this one, those 4, and remember to put them down. Actually, when you find the piano, you will find those 4 cables here passing underneath the band. So once you open it, remember to always keep that part of the piano very close, and then you will just, maybe this one will actually detach for the pressure. It actually happened to me twice. There will not be any much problem, but try not to put too much pressure on those, because maybe it can damage some cable. So that was pretty much all this video, guys. Thank you. Remember to support the channel. Let's hope to get 10 million subscribers for this shitty video. Anyways, thank you so much. I hope it could help you, and maybe see you in a long future. Bye.